Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the project statuses. So we're going to be mainly up here in the status bar, which is going to have all the different statuses and be showing which status you're currently in. When you create a new project, it's going to be here in draft status. We're going to go through how to move through them and kind of what's meant to be done in each one. First thing I do want to point out though will be this home icon. This is going to show all the available pages in the project right now. You can see here a lot of it's kind of grayed out. While you're in draft status, you're a little limited as to what you're doing. You're just getting the project set up. Main things you really want to do here in draft status is get your scope built out. You can do that under the scope tab, get all those scope details entered in, and your plans and specs. Once you have that information, the project's kind of set up at that point. You want to start building your bid. That's when you want to make that first move from draft status to request. In order to do that, you're going to want to promote the project. And to do that, you're going to click on the current status, so draft in our case. And you'll want to click promote. If you demote from draft status, this is going to cancel the project. We'll get a confirmation message. We'll go ahead and close that out. And now we are in request status. Right away, I can see a lot more tabs have opened up. If I go back to that home icon, most everything is clickable now. There's still a few things that are grayed out. But this is the stage where you're going to want to build out your bid. This is where you'll be going into the estimate tab, getting your bid together. The contract tab is where you're going to prepare your customer proposal. You'll be doing that towards the end of your bidding. You can also manage your vendor quotes at this time. There's other things you can do as well if you want to do anything in the dialogue tab, any RFIs. There is a lot open up at this time. Once we have our bid together, we're ready to submit our customer bid. That's when you want to move from request to proposal. So while you're in request, the proposal form under contract is going to be listed in kind of a draft status. When you view it, it'll have that big draft watermark. And in order to commit it, you actually want to move the whole project into proposal. Kind of think of it as committing the proposal that you're going to be sending out to your client. So same step as before, I'm going to click on request. And I'm going to promote from here. And you can see that's going to commit our pricing. Now, demoting from here will move you back into draft. And canceling is going to cancel, obviously. If you decide you're actually not wanting to submit this bid, it's not a project you want to do anymore, you can cancel it from there. But we're going to submit the bid, so we want to promote into proposal. This is going to remove the draft watermark from the proposal form, so I can get that sent out now. We'll get a confirmation message. I can go ahead and close that. And now we're in proposal. Nothing's really changed with the tabs here. If I click on the home icon, everything's still kind of the same here. However, in this proposal stage, it's really meant to be kind of a holding stage. There's really nothing you can do to the project at this time. Simply because what I want to do is go and email or send our bid, our proposal out to our customer. We're waiting on a yes or no from them. I don't really want to change anything or work on anything while we're in that, proposal process. So we're just waiting for that yes or no. If we get a no, so the customer comes back to us, they don't sign the proposal, but they tell us why we're willing to work with it. If we want to make any changes to that proposal to the project at this time in order to make sure we get the project, we'll want to click on proposal, always click on the current stage, and demote. That'll put it back into request, and I can go make any changes then. Once I'm finished with that, I'll put it back into proposal and submit the new proposal form. I do also want to point out that in the contract tab, when you view the proposal, there's a history drop down there, and it's going to record a snapshot of that proposal document every time a project moves from request to proposal. So you'll always see the different versions or, kind of what's changed on our proposal form. Now, alternative to that, they did tell us no, but they didn't really tell us why. It was just kind of a hard no. At that time, you'd want to cancel the project. We weren't awarded the job, nothing else we can really do. Cancel and move on. Alternative to either of those, we actually get awarded the job. This is when we'll want to move from proposal to in progress. In progress is when construction is going to start, and that's really when everything, all the features in projects here are going to open up for you. So we'll go ahead and click promote. This is going to authorize the work. And this is where you're going to really be doing all of the project management aspects of a construction project. What really changed is the billing tab is opened up here. And if we go back to the home icon, all of these options are now unlocked for me. Just want to point out, except for the change order one. But remember, you have to have a potential change before you can make a change order. So I can do that, just not in my current setup. So while you're in progress, this is where you're going to be managing your budget and buyout, your progress reports, getting your schedule built out, submittals, and also customer billing when that happens. This is the stage that the project's going to be in for kind of the longest amount of time while construction's happening. Once it is finished, you have closed out all of your buyouts, your billing is done at 100%, project is over. That's when I'll want to move from in progress to closed. I can do that once again by clicking on in progress and then promoting to close once we have a completely finished job. And that is everything with the status bar, what you're going to do in those different statuses and how to move between them. Thank you for watching.